So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD and welcome to step 6 of the EXO Zombies Carrier Easter egg. If you've missed the previous step, which involves us going on an island, that'll be linked down below in the description, as well as a playlist link. I'll also be bringing out a in-depth guide of the Easter egg in full very soon. That'll be linked down below as well and annotated on screen if not already. But with this step, you need to do the previous step to get on the island, and we are now here. So in order for this step to work, first of all, you need to go to the hangar, and there'll be a section where you see a bunch of different lockers, and you'll see Captain DJ. You need to hold X on that and you will get some sort of quote, something about an eye scanner. You absolutely have to do this, otherwise you won't be able to do anything else in this step. I got stuck on this for about 6 or 7 rounds before I realized, but when you do this, continue on the few rounds, and at the end of the round, keep a few zombies and look around the map, and you should eventually find the UFOs that you might be familiar with, which have drops inside, but there should be 2 of them this time. One will actually contain some tool which you will need for this step. So once you've found that and you've shot it enough times, it will drop out, enter your inventory, and we can begin the next step. But beforehand, you need to go down to the moon pool area, which is where this tool is placed. And what you need to do is, you'll see me on screen now, it's like this small little box on the wall. You hold X and that tool will be applied and kind of open that in a way, and that will actually activate the cage which is in the ceiling. We've always expected something to happen with this, and now it does. So once you've done that, before we can begin, you need to use the fishing rod and get yourself the small fish. This is absolutely 100% needed because we're going to attract a shark. Now in this area, you see a few different squares where you can see water underneath, and what you need to do is you need to kill zombies on these squares. It can be any one of these, it can be a combination, but what happens is, as you kill zombies on these specific pads, the blood from the zombies will kind of like transfer through the glass into the water, and once we have enough blood, that will start to attract a shark. And you know you've done this right because you'll see the shark swimming in the massive middle panel, or you'll hear a quote from Oz saying something about sharks. Now once this is happening, you want to go over to the little box and activate that, and it will activate the cage. The cage will fall down from the ceiling and the main kind of square will open up. You need to kind of hop inside, and you'll then be pushed underwater where you will see this shark. Now you move very slowly underwater, so the turning takes quite a while, but keep spinning around till you eventually see the shark. Hold X, and what will happen is we'll actually pull out an eyeball from the shark. Now once we get lowered and raised back out of the water up into the ground again, you'll notice we have this new item in our inventory. Now what we need to do then is go back to the locker, and the locker will open and we'll find ourselves our last key code, which is this little pad here. Take that over to the vault, and then we have all the lights lit up. Now we have one final step, and that is to get a piece of C4 from the weapon disposal machine, which you do by putting weapons into it. Now for the last step, you needed to put weapons from the 3D printer in, but I found it worked even with wall weapons, and this was kind of like a really important thing up where I was at anyway. I was at round 39, the room was infected, and I just put in my MP11, I got the C4, I ran to the vault, and that is the end of the Easter egg. I'll have a video on my channel, it might already be on there, of the Easter egg ending cutscene, which you guys will be able to watch. It'll be linked down below and annotated on screen as soon as it's up. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll be coming out with a guide, like I mentioned at the start, very soon, so check out for that, and I'll catch you on another video soon.